Hello, everybody. My name is Baylor, so welcome back to the B&B Tavern Show Tavern Talk, where we take our best friends and we play number games with imagination.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
This is just a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Why were you dabbing?
Yeah, I was gonna call him out if you weren't going to.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah, no, of course I'm going to call him out for that.
He
Nobody
dabbed
needed
at
to
least
know.
3 times. Now they know. They know.
No,
It's
they
out
don't.
there.
Secret, you dabbed.
No, maybe not.
Oh, outed.
We are going to out you for that.
No.
Oh. Yeah, see, this is why you shouldn't trust us.
Goodbye, viewership. Goodbye. Oh, man. All right, so these dabs have been sponsored by the Pauls. Anyways, so as we welcome ourselves to you to the show Tavern Talk, where we take extraordinary people. The extraordinary people we have today, we have technical errors and stupidity afoot, aka me. So we have done what I would like to call the Kellen way, where we basically take their amazing character that they made on the show and do a quick little role-play adventure, and you get to learn all about them. Who on earth is this guest that we're having? Also featuring with your one and only, pretty much the face of B&B Tavern, the Corina Boettger.
Oh god, I'm the face of it?
I mean,
Yes,
pretty much walked
faces
just sort of
everywhere.
walked all
Yeah,
over.
Walk It. I still get people who are like, we loved Walk It. Like, and I'm like, she was a bitch and I love it. I mean, she is.
It's a good character to take aggression out on.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's perfect. But Corina is helping me with a good friend who's graciously forgiven my stupidity to come on the show once again.
Have I?
Sound like it.
That remains to be seen. We'll see how this campaign goes, and I'll let you know.
All right, fair enough. All right. Well, in that case, why don't you introduce yourself? Oh, judgment of forgiveness.
I am Griffin. My name is Griffin Puatu. I'm a voice actor for anime and video games. You can hear me in stuff like Shadowverse and Heroes Charge and Bit Rolls in One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, and various anime projects. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for technically coming back, and thank you also, Cor, for coming back as well.
Of course.
We are doing a one shot adventure, but to give you a little grasp, why don't you guys tell your character, starting with you, Cor, and then we'll last but not least, Griff over here.
Oh, dude, Walket's story is, like, super sad. So, Walket was a gnome who was born of poor parents who worked on a farm. They had all boys until she was born, and because they could not afford a dowry, they decided, why don't we sell her to a rich man who will just use her as a servant, possibly even get her higher up in places, and hopefully help her out. But what instead happened was this man was completely deranged, used Walket for all of his experiments. She lost sight in one of her eyes as a product of that. And one night, with the help of another servant, she was able to stab him in the thigh and run away. She ran into the forest without anywhere to go and no skills. So she eventually became very ill and famished and needed water and all that stuff. And on the brink of death was found by a group of shadow monks who took her in, taught her everything, and she was trained by a certain master there, and eventually she thought that this was going to be where she was going to spend the rest of her life, until one day an army came, destroyed the whole monastery, and killed her master.
No.
And it was the man who tortured her that sent the army. And,
Wow.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep, and at the death of her master, she asked the monks, can't we get a cleric for true resurrection? We can save him. And they replied with, this is the way. We're monks. We don't mess with death. It was his time to go. So she left the monks and is now on her own traveling.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
That is a sad story.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But it's
You think
full
you
and
stay-
rich with detail.
Yes.
I do that with all my D&D characters. I go way into like,
I'm the same way.
oh, good.
Yes.
So, with that being said, Griff, tell us a
Yes.
little bit about your character.
Yeah, well, Vokar's story is a little similar, except less sad. a monastery as well. He was left on the sort of the footsteps of it by his mother, they presume. He grew up sort of isolated from the rest of the world. He was very studious, very much abided by the teachings of the monks. But one day, right before he would reach his final title and become fully implemented among the monks, the young kobold was instead received a vision that he was needed elsewhere. He then left the monastery in search of adventure, whatever it is, to find his true purpose. And he's a bit socially awkward around people. He doesn't understand any social cues.
Wait, hold on. Do we both have negative charisma modifiers?
Do we?
I have a -1. What do you have?
0.
Oh,
He's a 10.
shoot.
Oh,
On a
okay.
10?
That's better than mine.
But he comes off as more just ignorant than he is stupid. He's very smart, very well read, but he does not understand how things work in the real world. But he's out there. He's doing it.
Mm.
Fair enough. Well, to bring up the beginning and sort of prologue of what this adventure will be, Griffin, you truly are trying to find that destiny of yours, and you were told as a kobold to visit the catacombs, just called the catacombs, as they are as they have some not religious but some spiritual power or grace that or wisdom none know, because none have gone very far into it, as this sort of it helps the kobolds that aren't just living in the underground to find more purpose in life. With this help, you are like, I think another monk may be useful, and you found a monk who had a sort of mercenary band that she used to roll with, disbanded after a very, very emotional battle, and is looking for just sort of work on her own, decided to work solo and take a professional route after many trials, and found that your request to work with her was something that may be nice, to just work with another fellow monk, albeit both of you not being the most sociable people. Work is work, and money talks, so that's kind of where you met in the middle, where you go like, yes,
work buys more beer.
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
It is pretty much that.
That's what it is for her.
Well, the monks taught me that alcohol poisons the mind, so I don't put that stuff in my body.
Yeah, the monks taught me that too, but then they wouldn't res my master, so I don't have a master to listen to anymore.
Oh, sorry.
So fuck that. Let's get on with it.
I've never heard that word before. Fuck? What is that?
It means you really like the person.
Oh, thanks. I'll remember that.
You do that. Use it a lot.
You notice that the bartender at the tavern that you guys have agreed to met upon is just sort of smirking to himself, just laughing that this gnome monk is toying with you.
I'm also
I turn
like drinks.
And I turn to the bartender and say, "Oh, good sir, fuck you."
You see a 7-foot tall half orc, polishing.
That's who you said it to.
Yeah, polishing a mug and just sort of laughing like, ha 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 ha. That's a good one. All right. Well, if you would like to say it again, I dare you.
Well, if it would make you feel better, sir.
Oh, no, it wouldn't make me feel better, but it would make that Goliath over there real happy.
I agree with that one.
This what's going on here? This is so strange.
No, we're just teaching how to meet people in the town. That's how people meet each other in town.
Proper etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm assuming I know this bartender by now, right?
Yeah, his name is Fossil Dave. You and him speak of the same lingo. He's kind
Cool.
of he's kind of like, in a sense, your agent. He's the one that found you this job.
Cool. I'm down.
sorry, refresh me. What's the job right now? Is this the catacombs, or is that where we're trying to get?
You've asked Walken to help you go deep into the catacombs to find basically spiritual wisdom that kobolds find within this, and the catacombs is near this town that you are in.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the bartender about the catacombs then. Good sir, I was wondering. We are seeking a place of much spiritual power. It is known simply as the catacombs. Now I know it's not a very specific name. I've actually explored a couple other towns with catacombs and I've run into a streak of bad luck. But my friend here said that you can show us the way.
That's right. That's indeed the job you have asked us to do, and that's exactly what we can also do for you as well. We have also some supplies. It is a little bit of a trek inside. It's not too far away, 30 minutes. Tops, you have the gold agreed upon up front, perhaps?
Wait, up front.
Oh, you never know. With these monks living in minimalistic society, I want to know if they're actually telling the truth or...
Right, that means I should have gotten my cut by now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I would like to know as well. You have the money up front?
I think the man just wants you to put the gold up front to him so we can see it. Up front.
Right, you know that you're hiring us and that means you're the one paying, right?
She's right.
I have no idea what's going on, but this is exciting.
So basically you spoke to this bartender, and the bartender has Walken as sort of like one of his many like people that...
Right. No, but he doesn't quite understand the concept of money, right? So this exchange, right? He understands that there is a job and that we are going to perform it. He just doesn't understand this haggling because gold he has no idea, like the idea of currency, right? Like everything belongs to everyone.
Great. Vassal Dave.
Yeah.
Did you actually check that he actually had money before you actually accepted this job?
I would say not really. I thought it was just a pretty straightforward job. It's just...
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight about monks. Not all monks are like me, because I left them.
No
Therefore, yeah, right. So, therefore, a lot of these monks have no idea what currency even is.
Yeah, a lot of these dummies. Not us. We left. We're the same, you and I.
Right. How long has it been since you left? You left like what, a month ago, 2 months ago?
No, it was like 3 months.
3 months ago. Right. I've been away from them for about 20 years now. So.
Wow, you're old.
Yeah, gnomes are old. I'm young for a gnome. I'm gonna smack him. Fuck it.
God damn it.
No, it's
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14. Does that hit?
Roll me a dexterity.
I'm just gonna smack you with my hand.
You're fine. We're holding on to that 14. We're gonna see if he...
My young 17-year-old face. My scaly face.
So a D20 plus your dexterity modifier, which is the DEX.
It should just be against his armor class, though, shouldn't it?
We're gonna see if he can roll out of the way. Because you're not going for a hardcore fighting mechanism. You're just going for a bap on the face.
Yeah, I still want to hit him, though.
Yeah, I know.
You're trying to take me out? You need me, or I need you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I don't need this job.
I guess I have this coming. All right, so what happened?
So roll me a D20 plus your dexterity.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me do that right now.
Roll the thingy.
All right. D20. I got a natural 20.
What?
Boom. I'm just too good.
I'm too drunk right now. Shut up.
Rocket, being a little buzzed, goes for the smack, but you're just like, that's not what I was taught. That's a weird technique.
Doesn't matter either way. Remind me, how long do kobolds average life wise?
Normally, because they live in harsh conditions, don't get beyond 25 usually, but this is given...
They can almost live up to, like, human years, right?
Yeah, they can, if they're in the right situations.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So...
And I'm 17.
Oh, God.
Being a child, Core.
Raised by monks. I don't know shit.
Hold on, you're only 17 years old.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why? That's how long I've lived.
That's a weird
Vassal Dave.
Yes.
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the hell? That 17's a grown-up?
Look, I'm trained in how to fight. I can read. I play a mean game of checkers.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm ready for this adventure. I'm glad you're here to help. So let's get this whole gold thing out of the way, right?
Yeah, see, sophisticated adult. He plays checkers.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you handle that. As far as though it. Look, you young thing.
Boettger.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with your shit. So if you fucking mess around, I'm leaving.
I promise I will not leave any droppings for you to deal with.
Not what I meant, but now I do mean that.
Wonderful.
Great.
It seems we are in agreement.
Your name again?
Boettger.
Boettger.
And you are what was your name again? Locket?
W. It's a W.
Oh.
It's Wocket.
Wocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Wocket. So Vassal Dave, you put him on that list of people that we never take jobs from again?
Now, see, I know that
mutters
one
to his side, like, duly noted.
Thank you.
Now, Boettger, if you don't have the money up front, I will cut you a deal. In the catacombs, there is a few gems of good value.
Oh, yes. Rocks that are shiny and made from carbon.
Yes, those rocks. If you can get me one of those rocks, particularly of this magnitude of
wow.
a fist.
That is a large rock.
Yes.
But yes, I should be able to procure that, provided that Miss Wocket helps me on the adventure.
You call me Miss again, I'll smack you upside the face.
Sorry, sir? Sir, mister?
Nope. Just walk it. Just walk it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is our out front whenever you need to go. If you need to visit any of the shops around just to get a quick bit of supplies, go ahead. It's only about maybe a 40-minute horse ride.
Oh, horses. Well, we won't be needing horses. Well, I won't. Wocket, I'm sure, is fine just walking to the catacombs. You know, sort of in the name, Wocket. Walk it to the catacombs.
So now I smack him in the face.
Okay. Once again,
I just asked
Griff,
for it, man.
Another dexterity, please.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, Lord. 1.
Oh, good. I did a 15.
Okay, well, if in that case, then go ahead and roll just a D4 with no
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, who?
That would be me. I got a 4.
This is gonna hurt.
You take.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a whack. A hard. You feel just a momentum of pain you were not expecting from someone of your height, relatively, and it feels as though you would expect something of that level of pain to come from the bartender rather than just this short gnome.
Ow! Is this another one of these social exchanges? If so, give me warning next time.
Nope.
Ow!
Not how those social exchanges work.
look, in the monastery, they told us that I took a vow to never use or partake of any animal in some sort of ownership capacity, whether it's eating the animal, labor. We plant all our own on vegetables. I eat only vegetables. Look, I cannot ride a horse. It is against my teachings. I will simply walk it. Oh, no pun intended. Oh, but he knows what puns are. Well, I learned that in the monastery. We learned what puns are. The monks are very,
A lot
very
of the
sick.
students messed with you.
Fine, we'll walk.
Ow.
Well, that's gonna be an hour and a half walk, but if you insist, I would just take some of the more rations, walk it, and good luck.
Right. I think it's him that's gonna be needed it.
Oh, I'm a very good walker. It's all I've done for the past 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Well,
All right, let's go get those rations.
yes. Off you go, walk it.
Fine.
Oh,
But I'm taking beer with me. And I take a whole jug.
At
I
least,
just take that.
at least let me put a sippy cap on it for you.
No, I'll drink it right from the...
oh dear.
All right. Well, fair enough. Bring it back with you. I don't have many of those left. You lost about 3 of them last week.
It wasn't my fault.
I think the intoxication may have had some implication of that.
Still not my fault.
Oh, you better bring 2 big rocks if you're gonna lose it. And you kind of laugh and just walk away as you guys step out the door. It is currently still freaking cold in winter, and you have winter monk apparel, which is just sort of fluffier monk robes, and also monkey snow sandals, and all that jazz. And it's just past the Feast of Wintervale, and you do have the option to take the horse. The horse is on a sled. It's not tethered to an extreme level, or you can still walk it.
I have a question. Griffin, how much walking speed does your character have?
It's gonna be the same as yours, since you guys.
Mine's
are the
25 because I'm a
Yes.
gnome.
Yes, will be his as well because he is the same size.
Oh, okay. I thought he goes faster than me. Then we can just walk. Since
Cool.
we'll go the same speed.
All right, so we walk to the catacombs?
Yeah. So about an hour and a half passes by. Really no big thing. You guys sort of conversate. Core asks a lot of questions of what it was like, your experience.
Oh, no. What actually happens is Walkett starts basically telling him a little bit more about life and how maybe the things that the monastery taught are not all that great. I'm that person right now.
Oh, listen, kid, you don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
You want to get a little bit of that?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
So here's the thing. I know, like, the monastery taught you a lot of things, but you left for a reason. And what you're gonna discover is that maybe the things that the monastery taught you are not exactly how the world works.
Really? So, wait, we don't revolve around the sun at a fixed axis?
No, I don't mean that.
Oh.
I mean values and morals.
Oh, you mean like not to, kill another living thing or something like
Right.
that?
So here's the thing: if you're dying out in the wilderness or something like that, and you need to kill something to eat, aren't you gonna do it?
Well, there's plenty of plants to eat, right?
What if there's no foliage? What if you're in a desert?
If I'm in a desert, I can't imagine there are any animals out there because there's nothing for
Camels.
them to eat.
Camels, I've seen them.
Well, they got water in them, so I guess they'll be fine. So
Which
you're
you
saying,
have to kill.
I see what you mean.
to
I'll have to
eat.
carry around water like camels.
Nope.
I see. See, it's like the monks taught me.
Oh
to
god, this is
adopt
the worst.
the practices of other creatures and bring them into your own life. We can all learn from each other. Wow, you are very wise, Miss Wocket.
Oh, don't call me that.
Wise Wocket.
Nope.
It kind of has a nice ring to it.
Absolutely. You call me that again, I swear to God.
Oh, sorry, Wocket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, why did you leave the monastery?
Because my master died and they wouldn't revive him.
Oh, well, you really don't want to mess with death, It's not really the way of nature. I am sorry for your loss, though.
Sure you are.
I lost my mom when I was really young. I don't really remember her. Just the monks told me that she left me on the steps and never saw her again.
Honestly, that's probably for the best. That you didn't know her is what I'm saying.
Oh, what do you mean?
My mother let my father sell me to a horrible man who made me lose my eyesight. One of my eyes.
I didn't know you were blind. Is that why you missed me the first time you tried to hit me?
Just in one of my eyes.
Oh.
You look into one of her eyes, and you do notice one eye is purple, and the other one is a very light gray-white.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Sure. Anyways, it's probably best that we continue on this journey without talking until we need to.
Okay.
So for another 30 minutes of awkward silence, you
and drinking.
Yeah, and drinking. Wocket's sort of walking pace is sort of swaying a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's
for sure.
Fossil Dave gives you the strong stuff.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
Yeah.
Perhaps the terrain is a little rocky.
I love your half glass full kind of attitude. As you guys walk, you do see you do begin to go into more of the thicker, rougher part of the forest as it leads into the catacombs cave, and the only indication of the pathway is more of a line of trees. There's really no pathway to speak of that's sort of man-made. There's just a natural path that indicates that looks like they try to build around, indicate with sticks or whatever, or rocks. It's a little hard to tell, but you manage to make it out as there is snow covering the ground. So,
okay.
As you guys reach there, you finally reach what seems to be sort of the mouth of a lion with one of the eyes. It's sort of like it's the entrance of a cave, you can tell, but it's like do you remember the old Disney movie Aladdin? And
yeah.
Yes.
Like the Aladdin enters and there's like
the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah, and it's like a lion's mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but made of stone in a forest, and then one of the eyes is made of geode. That's been
cool.
And you see just sort of you see a kobold with an eye patch, in sort of a cloak, with like a walking stick, just very hunched over. He looks very aged, like looks like he outlived a lot of his fellow relatives or whatnot, and he's just sort of sitting there meditating on a rock to the right.
My character goes to join him in his meditation.
As you go to sit down, the moment you sit down to like meditate with him, he immediately sort of almost instinctually jumps over and holds the staff back to your chest and kind of holds it against your neck. He's like, "Who is the one that comes to the catacombs?"
Vokar and Wocket. We are monks.
Tell people my name.
What business do you have here?
We seek the knowledge of the catacombs. I received a vision.
Kobold.
Yes, sir.
He looks good. I didn't notice. Can't tell with the eyes. And you see that he has 2 eye patches, so he can't even see it all.
I sort of look over at Wocket like, hey, he's blind too. Kind of like, hey, huh?
Oh, well.
We were wondering if you could help us. We seek the knowledge of the spirits, but alas, this is my first time out of the monastery, and the text did not reveal much about what to expect.
Oh, graduated from your monastery, have you?
Oh, not exactly.
What?
I received the vision before I graduated, and it said that I must complete this before I could move on.
Oh. Oh. Well. Very interesting. What is she doing here? And,
Oh, she's...
just points directly at Wocket.
Oh, Wocket, I mean, that person over there. I said wink at Wocket like, don't worry,
God.
I got you covered.
Exactly.
Is my guide. She, or that person, is here to guide me through the unknowns.
So, I whispered him. I'm like, if I'm here to guide you through this place, why do you need his information on what's in it?
Wow.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, he seems at least a little bit older than you. He might know more.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
I'll have you know that for a gnome, I am basically, in comparison, I'd be like, what, 25?
You'd be very much close to your 30s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. You're definitely over a century.
Well, yeah, gnomes are, but gnomes live for a really long time, so, like, in comparison, I'd be like, what, a young adult?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm basically a young adult.
Oh, wow. I guess we're kind of around the same age then. Well, I mean, if you hadn't lived for a century, we'd be around the same age.
Right.
Well, anyway, sir, what can you tell us about, well, this creature? He's looking up at the big lion.
Ah, you're talking about this rhino, right?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Jesus, he is blind and crazy. He goes like, this creature, it was the mount of a legendary combat warrior, and was able to protect his tribe against a horde of the biggest Havok army in the world.
Wow.
Legend says his spirit lives here.
And is he the spirit that I must consult? This rhino, right?
Yes. Perhaps it is the spirit you may speak to, or many of the many ancestors of the kobolds.
So, right, can we get past this and just, do you have a map or something so we can get on?
And he knocks his head and he's like, I know the way. You must go with me.
Okay, then lead the way.
Nobody appreciates their history, and he just sort of shuffles off.
Nope.
I'm fascinated.
He grabs his staff and swings it up to hold a lantern, and he bangs it against the wall, and a flame catches in fire inside of it. He says, "Follow me," and he immediately walks to one of the walls, feels it. He's like, "This way," and he begins walking straight to the left side. So you guys go ahead and follow him, and you guys are walking as you see sort of cave, just sort of Neanderthalic cave paintings, if you will.
How dark is it?
It's not that dark. There's like torches lit inside, and
okay.
On top of that, the lantern. It is clearly been kept well by him somehow, in some shape or some form.
Okay.
As you continue along this path, you notice the fork is sort of splitting up, and he's going to the narrower of the two sides, like almost like you can walk straight, but like this is how much elbow room you have, is like this much of a smidge.
Okay.
And the right side is super wide, but he's not going through that. He's going through the straight one, where it's about to get a lot darker. he sort of turns around and he says, "As you enter, I don't remember where or when I put up these traps, but you might want to just keep an eye out for them."
Great.
Yes. you're monks, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You can react fine to it. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And he begins walking forward.
I'll let him walk first.
He does. He does without
Yeah.
question. And I would like you two to make a perception check. So, Griffin, just roll a d20 and add your wisdom plus.
Can I also go behind Vokar as well? I'm gonna let them both hit traps before I do.
And I actually, before you even say that, Voker kind of stands out. I was like, "Don't worry, I'll follow his footsteps first. Make sure the path's clear."
Yeah, you do that.
So I rolled an 8, and that's plus 14 on wisdom.
No. It's +2. The 14 indicates it's +2.
Oh, got it.
And then you were proficient in it, so that's another +2. So it's about 12 altogether.
Okay.
And then what did you roll, Walker?
I got an 18.
Walker, you notice as you're walking down the narrow pathway, you feel around and you do feel half spheres along the walls and whatnot. And they're very smooth, and they're not smooth, but they feel smooth, but they're bumpy and whatnot as well.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything with that information?
No, because that doesn't give me much.
Okay, well, I mean, oh, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You do notice these are different. They are of a different material than the stone wall.
Like what kind of material?
They look like gems.
Oh, awesome. That's what we need. I'll take them.
How many do you take?
How many are there?
As you look around, there's a bunch. There's so many.
I take any that I can.
They are strategically planted to accentuate cave paintings.
Cool. I take as many as I can.
Okay, I would like you to make a strength check plus a sleight of hand.
Okay. Strength would be 19, and sleight of hand. It was cocked, so I'm gonna reroll. That's okay. 14?
Yeah, absolutely. Griffin, I would like you to make a perception check. So once again, a d20 plus 4.
Oh, you got it. 8 again, plus 4, so 12.
All right. Well, with that being said, Walkett, you have about 40,000 gold worth of gems.
Holy hell! Okay.
And do I notice at all that she's picked these up, or no? I'm oblivious.
Nope.
Okay.
You were 200.
Wow, these cave paintings are amazing.
Yes, they are full of legend and history. It is great pride to have protected for 3,000 years. A practice that is only found by very few monks, and only very few kobolds on top of that.
Wow, then I am honored indeed. Isn't this great, Walkett?
Oh yeah, totally great. I don't even pay attention.
Hey, Walks, as you guys continue further, you are on a narrow path, but everything starts lighting up as you see sort of, it kind of goes in an eccentric, very narrow pathway, bridge of stone as it sort of like does a zigzag ramp down to what seems to be a shrine. And as you go to the first part of the ramp down, I would like you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Is that a d20?
Yeah, d20 plus your dexterity.
Okay. My dexterity. What is that plus?
Your dexterity is what?
16.
So +3.
Plus
Well,
3?
he should also be proficient, so it also is
He is.
add another 2.
So it's
Okay.
16 plus. So I'm sorry. It's a D20 plus 5.
Okay, I rolled a 5, so got 10.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys do this, he just sort of stops all of a sudden and sits down quietly, and then you see like a wave of arrows. You just stop at the right moment, and they almost hit you. You get a little bit of your hair gets brushed off by one of the arrows. Very, very close.
Okay.
Vokar,
Oh dear.
you almost you do not get hit per se, but an arrow catches your shirt and drives you to the ground, and you're right now kind of leaning off the ledge.
Oh. Okay.
Make
Okay.
make a strength check, so that would be a D20 plus your strength.
Okay. Oh shoot. I think my strength is -1. My strength is an 8.
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
Okay, you managed to pull yourself back up, but you almost fall off the ledge.
Okay. I help myself up, and I'm sort of breathing for a little bit, and I turn to Walkett. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm so hurt. So very hurt. Oh, it hurts.
Oh, sorry about that. I would have helped, but ledge and all.
Yep, it's all your fault. You should feel terrible.
Oh, you're right.
The old kobold bonks you in the head, Walking, and he says, you're healed.
I don't even know what he fucking said.
Me either.
He says, he says, he said, you'll heal.
Oh, okay.
And he just sort of keeps on walking, and you guys finally make it down to the shrine. Walking.
Why did he call you an eel?
I don't know. The man's crazy.
He is a wise old man.
No, he's really insane. You're just thinking it's wise.
Well, then how can we survive this long?
Because the traps aren't set that good.
As you guys reach to the bottom, you see a kobold in a golden statue with rubied eyes in paladin armor. That looks like the paladin armor was reserved for. It looks like real paladin armor. It's not like just part of the structure. And it's on top of this sort of ring of water that has a fountain spurt, and he just sort of walks, almost trips into it, pushes himself back with the stick, and he says, here I are! He's right here!
Who's this?
That is legendary combat warrior. His name, Boettger!
Bogar?
Boettger! Yes.
Bogar. Wow, he must have been mighty indeed to wield such illustrious armor.
Core, while they're talking, you notice freaking just lines of sapphires that lead to this walk. It's a walk.
And I'm picking them up.
Yeah.
I'm picking them up.
Can I roll a perception check?
You absolutely can.
Cool. All right. I rolled a 13, and I get +2 perception, right?
+4.
+4. 17.
21. Sorry.
Core, you pick up about 5 of them until you get a whack on the staff at the end, and he says, do not touch them, or else this place will collapse.
Well, I already did, and it's not collapsing yet. You said I picked up 5 of them.
And nothing's happening right now, but he says, watch your back. And so, Boettger, I would like you to take a sit down and roll me a d20 near the fountain as you begin to sit down to meditate.
Okay. I roll an 8.
Okay. Roll me another d20.
Okay. 17.
And once more.
18.
All right.
Nice.
So as you do this, you about 4 minutes pass, and you don't feel anything until maybe about 15 minutes into it. You start getting a vibe. You start seeing sort of different like montage of images.
Am I the only one who can see these?
Yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Walkett, you feel the ground starting to shake. So, as this is going on, Griffin, you are now immediately in a full trance, and you feel the spirit of this kobold within you. And you have this sort of in-depth conversation about life and purpose, and you have all these images, and they're showing like show pictures of you, they show pictures of the spirit, and it looks like it's like a series of images trying to tell you something, like indicate a serial pattern.
Right. Okay.
And you see the kobold sword, you see the caves, you see Walkett, you see an old face from the monastery you don't remember the name of specifically.
Okay.
And then you see a fort between two mountains in a blizzardy hill.
Okay.
And that is what you see. So
okay.
So while this is happening, Core, I would like you you notice that the ground is starting to shake a lot more, and you see a rock that is about to fall onto Boettger.
Oh.
Remember who's paying you.
Well, you haven't paid me, so I'm gonna leave.
Remember who got you this opportunity to have those sapphires in the first place, and he's a monk, and you know, have a soft spot for him or something, maybe?
No, I really don't.
Man.
I'm gonna leave! Sorry, that's what she would do!
Alright.
Oh, no.
With a natural 20, these images come into play, and you immediately black out. And you
Who does?
You, Boettger.
Oh, Boettger blacks out. Okay.
Yep. And you hear a Core as you walk it as you leave. You hear, "You fool! You're crushing everything! No!" And I'm
gonna yell back, "See if you can make it out, old man!" and run.
I need you to make 3 different dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
As Boettger is being picked up and put over the shoulder of the old man as he's running very fast around.
Oh, the first one's not that good. 8?
Alright.
Oh, wait, is it possible that I learned something, some sort of ability from the spirit when I was talking to them that might come into play?
Not right now, because she didn't save you from that rock. You are
well.
18 is the second one, and oh, that's really good. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22?
You do nicely done. You see that one of the rocks is about to fall and crash on one of the bridge paths, and you just sort of, it breaks it, but you manage to jump on the rock in time just to sort of jump along with it, and you manage to run out and make it out, and then you see that you hear the whole structure collapsing and the vibration coming out from outside, and you wait for
what I will do, is there a way that I can kind of try to move something in the way of the opening to keep it open for them?
The opening is still open. It's not collapsed yet.
Uh-huh.
Because you had to move it out of your way first because you're ahead of them.
Right.
And you wait a few minutes, and they do manage to make it out. But
Okay.
But it is an angry old kobold with Vokar.
Cool.
Out cold.
Still out
Cool.
cold. Wonderful.
Yes. Slow. Well, sort of. And you're sort of swerving, and you get a smelling salt. He pulls it out and wakes you up, but you do wake up with a massive headache. And I would like you to make a wisdom check, which is, I think, a +2 for you.
Yes. 15 is what I rolled.
Okay, so yes, you do remember the images. You did not lose the memory of your images.
Oh, thank God.
In the vision.
Okay, gotcha.
And you wake up to see that the what was once a beautiful stone lion cave entrance is now just a pile of rubble with a geode on top. A massive-eyed geode.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. You
sorta-
were doing your trance thing, and then the whole thing came down. Looks like you did it.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
This is all my fault. Wait, I learned something from the spirit. I saw a place. It was a fort in the mountains with snow, and it wasn't just an image. It was like I was there. I could see the mountains. I could see the soldiers. They were dwarves. I think they were dwarves. I don't know where it was though, but I could feel the snow. I could feel how cold it was. I looked down the mountain and I could see a light of some settlement of some sort. Does this sound familiar to any of you?
Does it? Do I make a history check?
Yes.
Okay.
And also a bonk on the head where he's like, "Do not feed him lies. He did not do anything. Why did you steal those gems?"
I made a 5, and I'm not going to answer that question.
All right. You do not reckon you remember that there is in this town. It is a very even though it's a small town, it's a very significant trade town. There is 4 different. It is protected by a circle of hills, and in between the slots, there's a few different forts. Potentially, maybe that's what they're talking about, but you don't know.
Okay.
Oh, Walkett, you got the gems, like the bartender said. Maybe he knows something about this fort, and we could use one of those stones to how would you? I don't quite know the word, but
You definitely don't use stones like that, but yes, we could possibly ask the bartender if he knows what you're talking about with your vision.
Yeah, that might be it. I don't. I feel like once we're there, I'll know.
We're
Okay.
not leaving with those stones.
Oh, yes, I am, old man.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, didn't you say that
Make a
certain
dexterity.
monks? Oh,
Dexterity save or check?
Check. Damn it.
Nat fucking 20.
Okay. Well, he rolled a natural 1, so that's fine.
this is gonna be hilarious.
He just sort of he like tries to go for you, and he falls down one of his floor trap holes. Somebody
then
get me out of here!
Oh, I just say to him, that's what you get for not remembering where you set your traps, old man! And walk away.
I have
Do you-
no eyes.
wait. Do you? And I'm sort of like looking back and forth between the. I'm still out of it so I can't help him. We'll make sure to send help.
No,
sorry.
no, you have to go by your monk's saying. Remember, whatever is happening must happen. It's how life is. So let him be in his hole and see if he ever gets out on his own.
But surely we could tell the bartender to send help.
Nah,
Uh,
better not. It would mess with the flow of life and this timeline and whatnot. That's against
Hey,
monk
get me out
rules.
of here!
okay, wait. How close am I to Walkett right now?
Right next to him.
Okay, I am going to go and try and swipe. Did she have the gems in a bag or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try and swipe the bag.
Make a dexterity.
Alrighty.
And mine would be perception.
No, dexterity.
Okay,
You.
I rolled a.
He is
Ready?
not making this like sly at all.
Okay.
He's just going for
No.
it.
Yeah, I roll a 15 and my dexterity is 16.
So 18.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I rolled a 19.
Walk it.
Yeah, what?
Okay. All right.
No, I did roll a 19. I was just sorry.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well. You feel the fabric of the bag as you are about to grab it, and then she just kind of does like a whoop, and then just sort of just moves her buttocks to the side, making it out of reach for you.
Do I have any weapons on me?
You do have a short sword.
So do I.
Okay. I am going to
You have
draw
a little
my.
more than just a short sword, my friend.
I know.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to draw it and then using my acrobatic skills, try and like jump over her and sort of get her from behind. Sort of, just you like press the sword against her back, like so she can't do anything.
Okay, so that would be a d20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
And then Core, I would like you to make a dexterity save.
Oh dear. Okay. Big money. No whammies. No whammies. Oh my god. I rolled a 2.
Oh, thank God! I rolled a 6.
And mind
Plus
you, I
five.
think I'm still out of it anyway because of my headache. So I think I would roll with
Disadvantage.
what is it? Disadvantage anyway
We'll-
for
we'll-
playing this correctly.
It's
We'll-
fine. You
fair.
already lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll also say that we'll just say for story purposes that you felt the adrenaline of the
Okay.
of the old man falling in. You're like, oh my god. But either way, you go ahead and you try to do it, and you haven't quite mastered the flip yet, so you kind of just flip over onto your back.
Damn, I go for a move I don't even have the confidence to do.
I-
All right.
What I'm going to say to you is, see, I think you forget is that I'm a little bit older than you, and I kind of know my shit. So it's best not to mess with me.
And I sort of like I'm still on the ground, sort of like out of breath, wind knock out of me. Fine, I will find this fort on my own, and whatever gems or riches that I find will be my own. I don't even think that those rocks of yours are value for much anyway. I bet they're all fake. Isn't that right, old man? And can I see him? Or do we have an eye line or no?
No, he's stuck down in the hole.
All right.
And he's like, "What?" And you hear in a voice, "Whoa, I think you might want a little bit of help." And it's Fossil Dave walking in, fully jacketed. And he's just, "You're taking a little bit. So I need to go check and see if you were still alive, because it was a simple walk, right?"
I'm fine.
Well,
He's not. And neither is the old man.
Old man?
Yeah, there's an old man stuck in a hole. Oh, he wanted to be there, don't worry.
Right. Understood. I won't ask about that. I'll ask about you and why you're on the ground with a sword.
I tripped, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. He's a terrible liar, so I don't even need to roll for
Right.
whatever.
Well, kid, I'm gonna leave it to you. Do we kill this kid, or do we keep it alive?
Oh God, I don't think we need to kill him. My accent changed for some reason. I don't think we need to kill him. Why would we kill him?
Well, he tried to attack you.
He's an impulsive little kid. That's what they do.
Oh, yeah.
You don't just kill them for that. Plus, it doesn't matter. I made more than enough gems just to not only pay for what he asked for and more.
Alright, well, fair enough. We'll let him off
You don't
the
kill
hook.
a kid for being impulsive. You teach the kid for being impulsive. Don't do that again. That's what I say to Boettger.
Watch your words.
And I sort of just nod on the ground.
See, he's learning. This is like his first time out of the monastery. I wasn't that smart out of the monastery either. I mean, I had a little bit more sense only because of the years I had before the monastery. But still, the monastery's the only life he knows. So he doesn't know any better. Keep him alive. Let some other dumb fuck kill him.
Well, maybe he doesn't have to be dumb. I mean, maybe he can be smart like you.
not that smart.
Oh, well, walk it. And he sort of pats you on the back. I think you're a little bit smarter than you give yourself credit for. What do you want to do?
Doesn't matter.
Kid?
Well, we need to find this fort. It's in between two high mountains with snow, and there's a village right at the foot of the mountain. I saw glowing lights.
Yeah, it's this village.
This one. The one we were just in?
Yes.
Oh. And he sort of, I look up and I see those two mountains,
Yes.
but it's in a haze of clouds. Like, oh, well, that was easy, I guess. I guess the spirits lined it up for us, just like the monks taught me. And he gets his pep back and he stands up and he's like, yeah, I knew if I just trusted in their teachings, it would lead me down the right path. Thanks, Wocket, for showing me that.
Oh, no, I didn't show you that.
Well, you're not going to take over the fort right now, and you're not going to investigate today. Why don't you stay for a little bit? Maybe you could learn a few things from Wocket. What do you say,
Oh, God,
Wocket?
don't stay with us. You just wanted to kill him 2 seconds ago.
Ah,
Let
but you...
go.
I'm very lenient.
God damn it.
Okay.
And I'm still sort of out of it. I'm like, who wanted to kill who now?
Nobody, don't worry about it. Hey, kid, how about you learn a few more things from Wocket? You seem to admire her knowledgeable skills.
I'm still sort of like kind of upset with what happened, or not upset at her, but like just unsure about, I'm in a weird haze. I'm like, well, I guess we better head back to the village for now and figure out what we're gonna do.
That seems like a good idea. Shall we walk?
And he's sort of like
Fine.
looking at you expectantly.
Yeah,
Like
fine.
All right.
And with that Toad, a very jolly bartender picking up another monk and a very begrudging monk, walk happily with this new kobold companion. And in the distance, you hear, "Hello, hello."
He's still in the hole.
And with that, who knows where this story will take place? But that is scene, and that is going to be the episode for Tavern Talk. So, Griffin.
What a buddy cop.
I know, right?
That was perfect.
I loved it.
It was great.
Griffin, where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me when I'm not being slapped by gnomes in the first 5 minutes. You can find me on Twitter at GriffVoices, GRIFF Voices. You can find me at that address, griffvoices.com. I'm on YouTube as well. You can find me on YouTube. Just search Griffin Puatu. It's a complicated figure it out. And yeah, and you can find me in a bunch of games and anime.
Awesome. And just as always, Corp.
Hi.
Where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Twitter at Corina Boettger. It's CorinaBoettger. And then you can also find me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/redgingerfire.
Awesome. And if you want to support, like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't really matter at this point. YouTube is pretty damn screwed, but we will still continue anyways because we have passion and glory. But if you really also want to support us, please go on our Twitch, twitch.tv/B, N as in Nancy, B _tavern, where we'll also be starting to do Hearthstone tournaments there as well. We have a great inaugural invitational tournament from great people. And also new campaigns coming out soon with Tiana and a bunch of other cool people.
Really?
So with that being said, my name is Baylor, and we will see you in the next episode. And it was a pleasure having Corback and Griffin come on as well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nobody can see this wave. It's super secret dab. Ha! Nobody knew that. Wait.